Let's get started. Stop what you're doing because that tiny 2-pence coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving into the unbelievable world of rare UK bicentennial 2p coins, some of which are secretly worth thousands, even millions. These aren't just old coins, they're potential life changers hiding in plain sight. So if you've ever held onto your spare change, this might just be your luckiest day. When it comes to the world of rare coins, few topics ignite as much excitement and disbelief as the possibility that an ordinary-looking coin could secretly be worth a small fortune. Among the most talked about treasures in recent years are the so-called bicentennial rare UK 2-pence coins from 2000. Despite their humble copper-clad appearance, these coins have created a whirlwind of interest among collectors and fortune seekers alike. Rumors swirl about their immense value, with whispers suggesting that some variants could be worth tens of thousands or even millions of pounds. For many, it's the perfect combination of historical charm and numismatic rarity that turns these unassuming coins into objects of obsession. The story begins with the evolution of the UK's 2-pence coin, first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalization of the British currency. Made from bronze until 1992 and later switched to copper-plated steel. The coin's design seemed fairly straightforward. However, what truly makes the 2002p coins intriguing is a combination of anomalies, mintage figures, and unique characteristics tied to certain rare editions. For example, some versions were mistakenly struck with the words new pence instead of 2-pence, a detail phased out after 1981, but which somehow reappeared on a few later coins, possibly due to die errors or trial strikes. These misprints are now highly prized and considered golden tickets in the numismatic world. Adding to the mystery, many of these coins have been discovered only in pocket change, long forgotten in drawers or tucked away in dusty jars. This randomness has only increased public fascination. What if a coin sitting unnoticed on your shelf is actually a jackpot waiting to be discovered? While standard circulation 2p coins are minted in the millions, it's the small handful of those with minting errors or limited releases, like uncirculated proof coins or experimental test strikes, that are the true stars. These elusive variants often escape the Royal Mint's official release lists and quietly make their way into the hands of the public, making them the stuff of legends. Fueling the excitement are tales from collectors, who have reportedly sold these rare coins for eye-watering. While the idea of a 2p coin being worth £1 million might seem far-fetched, some numismatic sales and private auctions have fetched tens of thousands for rare UK coins with historical significance, especially those tied to significant anniversaries. Or bicentennials, coins minted for special events or limited collector editions, like certain commemorative sets, are often undervalued until rediscovered by experts. It's this uncertainty, this tantalizing what-if, that continues to spark global interest and drives demand among both seasoned collectors and curious newcomers. But what makes these 2p coins from 2000 so special is not just rarity, it's the story they tell. These coins are a link to Britain's numismatic past and a reminder that even in our digital age, tangible currency can hold timeless value. Sometimes, an imperfection like a slightly misaligned strike or incorrect inscription can multiply a coin's worth exponentially. Add a bit of historical context, such as a bicentennial marking a monumental event in UK history, and suddenly, what once seemed like a forgettable piece of change becomes a sought-after artifact. The emotional connection and historical depth these coins carry only enhance their appeal. So, could you have one of these priceless coins in your possession? It's more possible than you think. While the truly rare editions are few and far between, they often slip through quality control unnoticed. Some may bear unusual metal content, have incorrect dates, or feature misplaced inscriptions, all of which boost value, and because so many people overlook small denominations like the 2p coin, the odds of such rarities going undetected are surprisingly high. Imagine the thrill of discovering that a coin you nearly used to pay for a packet of crisps could instead pay off your mortgage, in the end. The legend of the rare UK bicentennial to pence coin isn't just about copper and meatskate, isn't just about copper and meat quaid. Imagine the thrill of discovering nay lee ease, did bide you merely meek. You said, we are will me's. I said, me quaid, my me quay compry. I said it plas. I said it. We said it was in me, but bixing. That case ebb, be might, be lied. We sell way to side. I still like pre-lied. Get I said it to ka, I said it to I see why I collect skid it. We sit to be so to it to cly. It's did to kick ip to you good to isk big this Greek take is disc but was oh that path visit be the it's the best Mint mark sits about possibility. The idea that the ordinary can become extraordinary, that forgotten coins can transform lives, is undeniably captivating. Whether you're a casual observer or a serious collector, the message is clear. Check your change. That unassuming 2p coin could be the doorway to untold wealth, a piece of British history. And now we talk about 2 pence 1994 in the captivating world of coin collecting. Few stories are more electrifying than that of the rare and valuable UK bicentennial. 2 pence coins from 1994. These small copper coins, often overlooked in everyday transactions, have recently been thrust into the spotlight due to whispers of unimaginable worth. It's the kind of tale that seems too good to be true. Simple 2p coin, potentially worth millions. Yet this myth is rooted in rare reality. Some of these coins feature extremely unique characteristics, such as superimposed values or obscure minting errors, making them not only collectors' dreams, but also potential keys to untold wealth. What makes the 1994 2p coin so mysteriously desirable is its uncanny blend of history, error, and limited availability. This year wasn't known for major commemorative events, but it's exactly this unassuming background that makes a 1994 coin with rare features, like a superimposed value or missed tricol, the more special. Imagine holding a coin that looks like any other from a distance, but under close inspection reveals 2 overlapping denominations, a misaligned strike, or even a design anomaly never meant to reach the public. These rare traits are the golden tickets, transforming a tiny coin into a life-altering discovery. The term bicentennial usually references 200-year anniversaries. And in the UK, several historical milestones were celebrated in this era. Some numismatists believe that a handful of special edition 2p coins were created in 1994 to quietly honor lesser-known bicentennials events like early parliamentary acts or naval achievements. Although not officially publicized, these coins may have been released as part of limited trial sets or test runs, some accidentally slipping into circulation. The silence around their release only adds to their allure, making them modern-day treasure for those lucky enough to stumble upon them. Astonishingly, these rare 2 pence coins have surfaced in the most ordinary places, bottoms of change jars, old wallets, even among children's forgotten piggy banks. They've been discovered not by professional collectors, but by everyday people who unknowingly sat on small fortunes for decades. The magic lies in the details, coins that exhibit an unusually thick rim, a dual-date imprint, or a strange overlay of values are now being hunted like ancient relics. Coin fairs and private auctions have seen bidding wars over these anomalies, with some collectors willing to pay eye-watering prices to own a piece of this elusive mystery. But how can something so small, so easily dismissed, carry such outrageous value? The answer lies in the laws of rarity and demand. In the coin world, the fewer the specimens, the higher their values, especially when there's an error or unique design involved. Combine this rarity with the mystique of a potential bicentennial link, and you've got a perfect storm. The 1994 2p coins, that features superimposed values or commemorative traces, have stirred up a frenzy in the market. Collectors, investors, and historians alike are scrambling to locate, authenticate, and acquire these elusive gems. These coins are also sparking renewed interest in the art of coin collecting. What once was a quiet scholarly hobby has now transformed into a high-stakes game of discovery, where every pocketful of change becomes a potential treasure chest. Stories of ordinary people cashing in raritons of thousands, sometimes more, are circulating widely. The idea that one lucky coin could flip someone's financial future overnight is intoxicating, and it's fueling a modern-day gold rush focused not on bullion, but on bronze and copper. So before you spend that 2p coin without a second thought, take a closer look. If it's from 1994 and has anything unusual about it, be it a misprint, it's a superimposed value, or signs of a rare edition, it could be the most valuable coin you'll ever touch. These are not just pieces of metal, they're fragments of history, buried secrets, and in some astonishing cases, literal gold mines in disguise. The 1994 bicentennial 2p coins are redefining what we believe about money and chance. And they're reminding us that sometimes fortune truly is in the palm of your hand. Hold on to your spare change, because that ordinary-looking 1994 UK 2p coin might be hiding an extraordinary secret. Some of these coins, especially those with superimposed values, unusual misprints, or hidden commemorative details, have become the holy grail for collectors. What seems like a simple copper coin could actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands, even millions. As stories of accidental millionaires surface, collectors and everyday people alike are rushing to examine their coin jars, wallets, and forgotten drawers. So before you spend that 2p without a second glance, take a closer look. Could be your ticket to unbelievable fortune. Thanks for watching our video, and subscribe our channel. Click like